This is Shannon Holton, Real Salty Dietitian and owner of Sound Growth Nutrition and Wellness. Last week, we talked about internal or intrinsic motivators, the autonomy, the purpose, and the mastery. Today, I wanted to expand a little bit more upon the component of purpose. And what makes up purpose? What do we need to have or to find that purpose for our motivation? I often think of purpose as a combination of inspiration and value. For me, that's what it means when I think of the word purpose in the context of what we talked about last week. I think I need inspiration and I need value or feeling that what I'm doing is valued to be able to maintain or to live that purpose. You might wonder why a dietitian would be talking about these kinds of concepts, but when you think about lifestyle change, and I think about clients and patients that I work with and wanting to get them from where they are today to their eventual lifestyle and health goals, it is important to have purpose behind that, along with autonomy to let them do it, and the mastery or the ability and the skill to complete the things that we are asking of them to make changes for. That's one component, but I also think of the purpose in relationship to workplaces, and I'll talk a little bit about that. And I'll also talk a little bit about purpose as relates to raising children and families, because I'm a mom and it's important to kind of reflect and apply the things that I learned to my parenthood styles as well. So from a lifestyle management perspective, purpose from the perspective of inspiration and value are important for those lifestyle changes. Everybody has different inspiration for achieving health goals. It may be that you realize that somebody that you know is doing something really great and you think, I am inspired because I'm watching them and looking how they're making changes in their lives. It also could be that you reach a time when you think, oh gosh, I want to be able to be here and be healthy and active for my grandchildren someday. It also could be a younger person who's dealing with some GI issues and they know if they make changes that they'll be able to have an active lifestyle, playing in sports or socializing with friends and not having those interruptions that some of their issues could cause. So those are the things that kind of inspire us to make those changes. And those are the things that we find inspiring. It also requires a clinician or a dietitian or a doctor who is providing some of that inspiration as well and giving them those reasons and saying, if you do this, then this, and look at how great that would be. So inspiration comes from the things that you want to accomplish, but also people can help to inspire others to make those changes and grow. The value piece, again, if you're making lifestyle changes, you need to see the value. You need to know that all the work that you're doing to improve your lifestyle is going to make a difference. And what is that difference? What is that value? And lastly, you also have to feel like you're worth it. So from a more internal side of things, if you don't feel like you are worthy or worth it, then you're less likely to start on a path to make changes and to have that purpose to make those changes because you don't feel valued. So that is something that also a clinician can do to be able to make sure that you understand why you're worth it. From a workplace standpoint, like I mentioned last week, that inspiration and value are really important to keep us motivated, to keep us on the path of doing what is our passion. So if my passion is nutrition and helping people, I have to be inspired to do that, which I have, that's what I am. But you also have to be in an environment in the workplace where you feel that inspiration back. So people are giving you back that inspiration and reflecting that like a mirror, that the people that you work with, the people that you report to, also see that same inspiration and want those same things for the patients and the clients. The value in the workplace is really probably one of the bigger things. You have to feel like you are valued. In healthcare, I think sometimes it's a little easier because you can feel value not just from the person you report to that's telling you you're doing a great job, but you can also feel value from the people that you talk to every day. So the clients that I meet with, or the patients that I talk to can show you that appreciation and give you that personal validation or value. In other work settings, it's sometimes more important that you're feeling value from your direct supervisor or from your coworkers because you don't have somebody else to be able to give that to you. Inspirational leadership is one of my favorite modes and styles of leadership. I think being able to demonstrate back to the people that work for you or with you is a way to inspire it because they see that you're doing it and that you value it as well. When it comes to raising kids, much like lifestyle changes and workplace environments, it's important for there to be that purpose in the family unit for children to feel inspired and valued. Our goals are for our children to grow up to be successful people and to be happy people and to be good people. So providing motivation for them is, obviously there's lots of facets to that, but that purpose is important because that's what's going to give them that drive to do something someday and be something someday. And as a parent, I think my approach has always been to be nurturing and inspiring for them the things that they're interested in doing. For example, if they want to someday go into a more artistic field, which is not my primary area. I'm a scientist, I'm a dietitian, but let's get some canvases, continue to draw, appreciate and inspire that, do things with them so that it shows that you're interested in what they're interested in and passionate about. There's also the piece with the value when it comes to raising kids. Again, much like a workplace, a child needs to feel valued in their own home and their place in the home. So giving your kids a role and a job in the family, something that utilizes their strengths, the things that you know that they're really good at or that they really like to do, helps to provide them that value at their place in the family. That's kind of what I had summarized for today. I do want to make sure that I'm incorporating all the aspects of different areas of life. It's something I've just been thinking about a lot here in the last few months of working through, my new purpose as I embark on a new business journey and not getting frustrated because I'm missing some of these components in terms of my motivators and trying to find them for myself and really piece out and break down these areas of motivation so that I can lock in on the ones that I'm lacking in figuring out how to kind of find those and to maintain my momentum and my inspiration to keep going. I will be talking about science on Friday. I want to do a topic that takes me back to my child nutrition roots, and I'll be talking about how to understand the science behind growth charts and how to read them as a parent and understand what they really mean. I'll see you Friday.